Hello, everyone. It's Steve with Aptera Owners Club. I don't know how many of you guys have heard of the billionaire social calendar, but one of the things that we've heard Chris Anthony say a couple of times is they're just one inspired billionaire away from production. What they need is a billionaire or someone who's extremely wealthy to give them 50 to $100 million or however much it takes to get to production. The problem is that I was talking to Jason Hill um, over the past week or two, and I was thinking that everyone would know about Aptera by now. But then he reminded me that I'm probably in a little bit of a bubble because, you know, to us that are Aptera enthusiasts, we kind of consume all the information we can about Aptera, and it seems like everyone must know about it. But the fact of the matter is probably most people have never heard of the Aptera and are unaware of it, which means that probably most billionaires are totally unaware of the Aptera and don't know about it. But they need to find out about it if they're going to invest in it. And then if you just kind of cold call them or send them a letter or send them an email asking for an investment, they probably get, hundreds and thousands of those a day, and they probably get filtered out by their staff and they never see them. So I think if they saw the Aptera, many of them would be very interested. It's just how do you get exposure to it? That's when I have this idea of the billionaire social calendar. So the issue is that if you're a billionaire, you have no interests and nothing in common with other people who are not also billionaires because the problems you have and the issues you have and the things you like to do as a billionaire are different than anyone else. So I was talking to a friend of mine back when the lottery was over $1 billion several weeks ago, and we both bought a ticket just just for fun because when it gets to that high, we were both doing it, and we asked each other, "Do you know if you won, would you keep working?" And we both said, you'd like to think that we would, but maybe we wouldn't. And to be perfectly honest, you probably wouldn't keep working if you won like $2 billion in the lottery. And then I also asked him, like, do you think that you would lose all your friends if you won the lottery? And we both talked about it and we decided that, yeah, probably you would lose your friends because you just wouldn't have anything in common with them anymore. And so that's the issue with these billionaires. They can only be friends with other billionaires. And the problem with being friends with other billionaires is there's not that many of them and they're spread out all over the world. And so, in order to get together with them, they all kind of travel in a pack. And so, no matter where you live, there's a certain social calendar that's pretty well known of where the really, really wealthy people in the world all kind of end up together. And these are places that, we've heard of, like in January, they go to Davos, Switzerland for the World Economic Forum. They go to the art stage in Singapore, or the Sundance Film Festival in Utah, or the Polo World Cup on snow in St. Moritz. And then in February, they go to the Super Bowl, the Vienna Opera Ball, Miami Yacht and Brokerage Show, horse races in St. Moritz. In March, they go to the Dubai World Cup, and then the International Ballet Festival in Moscow, and then Art Basel in Hong Kong. And then in April, they go to the U.S. Masters Golf Tournament and the Singapore Yacht Show, Cannes Film Festival, Monaco Grand Prix, Kentucky Derby, and on and on and on. Okay, so there are certain places that uh, that everyone goes to. Yeah, and then they all go to St. Bart's for New Year's. All right. So what I was thinking is uh, that there are two places that are within driving distance of San Diego: the Sundance Film Festival in Utah and the Super Bowl. So the Sundance Film Festival is in Park City, Utah, which is, you can drive there in a day from San Diego, or 2 days if you drive slow. And what they need to do is they need to just park the vehicle, just drive it around Park City and park the vehicle. This is happening between January 19th and January 29th. So they just need to park the vehicle and just hang out near it. And it's going to generate interest because it looks weird. Everyone's going to come up and it'll draw a crowd. And the billionaires are going to be there, and a few of them are going to notice it, and they may talk to their billionaire friends about it, And I think this is like the only way you're gonna get like one of the easiest ways you're gonna uh, get some eyeballs on the thing and get interest from some billionaires onto the Aptera. The other thing is Super Bowl this year is February 12th, 2023, is in Glendale, Arizona. That is also an easy driving distance. And they could just park it there and they may get some media interest from the crowds that form around it because it is just it's a weird looking car. It's very unique. And so people are going to notice it. You just drive that thing around and people will notice it. Um, so anyway, that's my idea. I don't, so let me know in the comments below if you think that is a horrible idea, a stupid idea, or a great idea. Um, Maybe Aptera marketing department will watch this video and do it. But I think they have this opportunity which will cost very little. Just send some of their staff and take the vehicle up there for a few days. And for the cost of some time, some hotels, and some food, which would be, probably a couple $1,000s or less, they could get a lot of exposure, both in Glendale, Arizona, and Park City, Utah, in the next 2 months. And hopefully, they can get some interest and get that one inspired billionaire that can help them get to production. All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks as always to our supporting members, and have a great day, everyone.